Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Myrtle V. Cole, 86 of Cullman, will be at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Parlor. Don Freilich officiating. Moss Service is directing. Ms. Cole passed away on Saturday at Cullman Healthcare Center. Visitation will be 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. at the funeral home tomorrow. James Robert Young, age 77, passed away Sunday at his residence. Visitation will be at 6 p.m. today at Sacred Heart of Jesus Catholic Church. Rosary service at 7:30 p.m. Funeral Mass at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Sacred Heart of Jesus Church. Interment in the Catholic Cemetery. Moss Service is directing. Funeral services for Jimmy Wayne Brown, age 63 of Hansville, are incomplete and will be announced at a later time by Moss Service Funeral Home. Mr. Brown passed away Sunday. Michael Mitchell Benoit, age 75, formerly of Houma, Louisiana, and Centerville, Mississippi, passed away Saturday at his Coleman home. Visitation will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Christ Covenant Presbyterian Church. Funeral immediately following at 3 p.m. Graveside services will be at 6 p.m. Friday in Gloucester, Mississippi. Funeral services for Adeline Evelyn Hinkle Gregory, age 83 of Cullman, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Good Hope Baptist Church. Dr. Ralph Andrews officiates. Burial will be in the church cemetery. She will lie in state from 10 to 11 a.m. Wednesday at the church. Moss Service is directing. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Why did they distract us just before we start? Welcome to Today on 2, brought to you by Premier Bank, broadcasting live at channel2cullman.com. It is a beautiful morning, but it ain't going to stay that way.
It's going to get colder.
Oh, we may be shoveling snow by tomorrow morning.
I doubt it, seriously.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Let's start with the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the weather almanac for the 12th of November. The average high temperature is now 65. The average low is 43. The record high 81 in 1938. The record low 21 in 1950. Sunset this afternoon at 5:11. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:51. There's the satellite picture, and look at that blue stuff moving through Kentucky, headed south. And the next satellite picture really shows there is a cold front headed our way.
Yeah.
Here is our forecast for today. A wind advisory, and matter of fact, it is windy this morning. In effect until 4 o'clock. There is a slight chance of rain this morning, although it doesn't look like it right now. Temperatures falling today to 36 by this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, 24 degrees, clear and windy. Boy, that'll put the wind chill down there into the upper teens, won't it? Sunny and windy tomorrow. It'll remain cool with a high of 45. On Thursday, warming up to 55, 60 on Friday, 67 Saturday, and 71 on Sunday. Wow, we're going to go from 36 today to 71.
Right.
Wow.
Typical Alabama weather,
I guess so.
You know?
I guess so.
Amazing.
So be prepared for a windy day today and tomorrow, I guess, with cooler temperatures.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Anything going on we need to talk about?
No, not
Thanksgiving coming up in a couple of weeks.
I know. And you know, because it falls late in the month, you know how it's always the fourth Thursday, but sometimes there's a week afterwards, depending on how things. Christmas, like, you know, is like that very next Monday is December the 1st. So people that like to decorate and, you know, get ahead of the game and everything, it really kind of throws you for a loop when you've got this just 4 weeks in December
Usually we have 5, don't we?
Yeah, we kind of, we do, you know, but this year, so I plan on decorating of course, Thanksgiving weekend. That's usually when I decorate anyway, but, you know, you go to all this trouble to put all those decorations up in the house and everything, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's gone and you got to take them down again, you know.
Well, I've noticed that some of the businesses are talking about an early Black Friday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've started to advertise, especially internet sales, like the Walmarts and Amazon and so forth. That of course they want to start today. They probably started yesterday.
Well, they definitely in Coleman started this last weekend.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because of Christmas open house, you know.
I think they're going to change it to Black November.
Black November. Well, definitely.
Start your Christmas shopping. It's all on sale and starts right after Halloween. Right?
I have been shopping.
Well, that's
and you know, I've been hearing a little bit of Christmas music, but I can remember hearing Christmas music for Halloween, and I didn't hear that this year.
That's too early.
Yeah, but I've just, you know, just the other. Well, I guess it's because of the Christmas open house and stuff. But yeah, so I'm all excited though. It's cool weather. I get excited at this time of the year. I don't know, just I love all the color and everybody's all decorated and it looks so good. I love the merchants, the fact that they've all been decorating outside.
Our block is pretty. Have you driven by?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about going north from our building.
Right.
Where Queen's Antiques, she's all decorated for Christmas, Finders Keepers, so forth. It's really pretty.
It really is, and you know, I really appreciate the fact that the city goes out and puts up those signs, and I love the little things that go around the light fixtures down 31. I just love that. I think that's so quaint and so cute. So I want to thank the city for doing that, and really, those little signs are everywhere. They're all the way up north on Highway 31. They're on 278. They're all over the place. I think they must have an overabundance of them, so everywhere I look, they're there. But
have you noticed that they still use the older Christmas decorations?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I noticed they had some of the older decorations around the high school. They're that far away from
Yes,
downtown.
that's why I'm saying that, yes, every year they must add some, you know, each year and everything, and I think it's great. They're still good looking, and so you could still use them. And the people that go out and put them up, I guess it's the city that does this, and so I just think that they work really hard.
Think about this, in another year or two, they'll get to your neighborhood and my neighborhood.
That's great. That's great, except for I don't have any light posts on my street.
No, you don't.
No, so I don't know where they're going to put them. They could put them in my yard if they wanted to.
There you go. Okay, let's check our Facebook friend of the day.
That is Chanda Northcutt, and Chanda likes country music and Rock the South. And I heard that this year, coming to Rock the South, we've got to give her that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Famous Mike Barbecue. She needs to come by and pick up the certificate. But I heard Leonard Skinnard has signed up for Rock the South.
Ooh.
They're going to be here this year. Along with, is it Ban Perry or is it...
Ban Perry was
last year.
This year, but are they coming back again? They should. It's a good group.
No, then who is it? I don't know. It's another group like that, and I'm not sure if it's the Ban Perry or if it's another. All of a sudden I forgot, but I know Leonard Skinnard. I did hear that.
Leonard Skinnard will be here. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right. Let's see. Who's our guest for today?
Brian Lacey is here today, and we're going to visit with him in a little bit.
Okay. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fit.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelry.
Putting on the Ritz.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for news and commentary on this Tuesday morning. Coleman Times reporting that the woman they found dead in the parking lot of one of the apartment complexes in Coleman. Now, this was back in February of 2012. Woman's name was Sheila Givens. It appeared as though she had fallen down some steps, had an accident. Now, according to forensic study by the Alabama Department of Forensic Science, they've ruled this thing a homicide. Again, Sheila Givens, back in February. Boy, it took a while to get that done, didn't it? But that's the reality. It's not like television, when they get it done over the commercial break, It's a different world out here in reality. So I'm sure we'll learn more about that as time goes on. Talking about Christmas in Coleman, according to the Coleman Times, a number of merchants out here in town are saying that smaller than usual crowds at Christmas in Coleman. I didn't make it up here Saturday, so I don't know whether it was or not. I don't know how you really, other than someone's observations, you don't have someone there doing a count, right? Dish Network remains a blackout here with NBC 13. I don't know why the Coleman Times is so obsessed about Dish Network. Maybe they subscribe to Dish Network and they can't get some of the games or something. Maybe that's what it is. In Shelby County, an individual on the internet. The internet's that thing some of you may not have, but every person who has an internet connection has what you call an IP address. It's just as much as putting your return address on an envelope. You don't know that maybe, but it's there. This particular blogger here, I say that and then I'll tell you this. This blogger, who is a former newspaper reporter, has a blog that people follow. His name is Roger Schuler. Roger Schuler has been going after a number of Republicans. He went after Rob Riley. I guess that's our governor's son, claiming in one of his blogs that people have been reading that Rob had an affair with a Republican lobbyist. Well, both Rob and the lobbyist filing suit against him, filing a lawsuit, defamation of character. When they go to serve the warrant, apparently he resists arrest, according to authorities. Now he's in jail. He's complaining about it. There's also another couple of opportunities for people in Coleman to go on the internet. It's called Coleman Live and Coleman Underground. I don't go to the thing. I don't read it because so much of it is, is not true. Can't be. People just have an axe to grind. One individual in the town here had an obviously axe to grind who, after reading what was on Coleman Live or one of those two, decided it's not true. That's not true. That's not true. So she goes to the webmaster. Now, keep this in mind when it comes to your privacy and you think you're safe. In Coleman, this person went to the webmaster and got the IP address of the person posting those posts on that website. Now they know. If you think you're safe, you aren't. You got the return address, and every time you send something to one of these websites, heads up. In Moulton, Lawrence County Commission deciding how they're going to fund the library. Last year, they provided $32,000 for salaries and such as that because they had the money. This year, they've lost International Paper, closed down. What, about 300 jobs or so lost? But I was telling Dennis the other day, the ripple effect of a loss of an industry in Lawrence County affects us. And why is that? Because if you have pine beetles in your pines, as I do, on some of my property, and you want to sell it for pulpwood, try to find somebody who'll buy it. That place in Lawrence County used to be the place to do it. It's a tough situation. And in Coleman County, people used to do blogging, right? In Arab, there's an individual who's decided to open up a museum, a Cost of Freedom museum. And in this day and age, it's good to see that. This story reported by WHNT out of Huntsville, saying that he's opened this museum of his own accord because he wants people to understand the cost of freedom when it comes to our veterans and what it's cost. The museum's open there in Arab. It used to be in the old Arabian movie theater. It's only open Thursday through Sunday. If you're a veteran, you're headed that direction, you might want to watch it or go take a look at it. But you got to apply, or rather make an appointment to do so. And finally, I didn't realize the U.S. Department of Agriculture is considering taking Chinese chicken, importing Chinese chicken. Now, that may not interest a lot of people, but if you live in Coleman County, one of the largest producers of poultry, you should have a concern. Now, these people in China don't have a stellar record when it comes to providing safe products to eat. For heaven's sake, the other day I had a story about the little treats, the little snacks that you give your dogs and cats. They're killing these dogs and cats. So they're telling people, don't buy them. And most of them, these different brands, are made by the Chinese. If that's doing it to our dogs, do they have an ulterior motive? They can't, because, Lord, they own a store here. They got to have somebody to make those payments. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
This is corporate headquarters. As you can see, I have a unique business. How do I compete with the big boys? Got this fancy business address, a marketing department, distribution center, and a great team, even a cafeteria. That's mine.
From packing and shipping to printing and mailbox services, come into the UPS store for everything a small business needs.
I love logistics.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to Today on 2. We're going to give away some prizes. I got a real clever question for today.
You do?
Yes, I do. So let's see what our prizes are for today. What are we going to give away? That's the question. Okay, we've got the fresh dessert from the Busy Bee Cafe, and we have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. Those are the prizes for today. Let's look at some of our ads. Starting today with Highway 278 Pickers, an antique mall and market, a Pickers Paradise. Santa Workshop opened last weekend, and they're open every day. They've got jewelry, artifacts, sports memorabilia. They've got it all.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, and they've got a great selection of carports and play sets, utility trailers, storage buildings located right there on 278 West as well, just past I-65. Cotton State Barns of Coleman.
There's the Busy Bee, home of the original breaded burger, and check out their dinner hours, open Friday and Saturday until 9 o'clock. The Busy Bee Cafe.
Earl's Body Shop has been voted the best towing service around. David, Diane, and the employees thank you for this honor. They, of course, can do body repair on your automobile. That's their primary focus. Earl's Body Shop.
New fitness facility in downtown Coleman called Be Fit on 1st Avenue Southeast, right next to Moe's Barbecue. You just pay by the month, $50 a month, no contract required. Be Fit.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is having their open house on November the 23rd, where they're featuring store-wide sale discounts up to 60% off. They have refreshments, door prizes, and free giveaways that day.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do minor engine repair, oil changes, replace shocks and brakes. Of course, they have Bridgestone and Firestone tires too. That's Tires for Less, Highway 31.
Mr. Hicks Menswear is the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing, now offering suits made to your measurements, located right there on Compass Way next to Doug Doggett Jewelers.
A new line of jewelry is available, speaking of Doug Doggett Jewelers, called LaFond Flawless Beauty. And you can check out more details on the web, doggettjewelers.com.
Dairy Queen is featuring that 5-bunk lunch every day from 11 to 4. You can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for just $1 more. And this includes, of course, the burger, the fries, the drink, and the sundae.
And Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue has the tailgate packs, just $50 for the small pack. You get pulled pork, you get ribs, you get baked beans, all the side orders, located in the Berlin Quick Stop. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today, how much is the lunch special at Dairy Queen? That isn't my original question, but I'll tell you what that was later on.
Okay.
What is the cost of the lunch special at Dairy Queen? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. We have the bag of apples from Steel Orchard. And what was the other prize for today?
And the Busy Bee dessert.
Busy Bee, free dessert at the Busy Bee Cafe. Those are the prizes. Go ahead and give us a call while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Mike Doss with Premier Bank in Coleman, and a lot of non-customers ask, what do I need to cash a check that's off of Premier Bank? And it's very simple. A valid driver's license or a pictured ID, a military ID, is sufficient. And as long as you've got a valid ID, it's a very quick transaction. And this is Mike with Money Matters.
I can't believe we're stumping people in a question like this. How much is the lunch special at Dairy Queen? 256-734-7399. And place a quick phone call and get in, otherwise we're going to run out of time. How much is the lunch special at Dairy Queen? Nobody's calling today.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get the prizes.
That's right.
Okay, let's look at the rest of our ads. Starting with Hansville Guns and Ammo, locked and loaded Paul targets high prices. Right now, the cash price is 15% above wholesale. Boy, do you save money there at Hansville Guns and Ammo.
And Auto Tech Repair and Service. TechNet Professional Auto Service is available. They do major engine repairs, transmission, foreign domestic cars, auto brake repair, all this done in the Vinemont area.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. That's Mullins Body Shop.
And AmeriGas is now known as Coast Gas. It's a different name, but the same personnel are there. They have a fall tank set special going on right now. And on call 24/7. Answering service, competitive pricing, full service inside and out.
Brown & Company Beverages has the Taste of Fall seasonal beers in stock now. And they also offer occasional wine and beer tastings located on Highway 157.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have licensed inflatables, water slides, obstacle courses, toddler interactive activities, great for churches and other places like that.
Deb's Bookstore has gift certificates for holiday shoppers. Browsers always welcome. Books always on sale at Deb's Bookstore.
And Night Free Insurance Agency, providing insurance coverage now for over 3 generations. It's one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners.
Grand Point Pharmacy has a gift shop open for holiday shoppers. They have ginger snap jewelry, case knives, engraved, and distinctive coffee flavors. Grand Point Pharmacy.
Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has the 6-lane competition pool, full fitness center complete with weights, cardio, and professional training, indoor rubberized walking track for those winter days when you don't want to get outside.
Dr. Howard Rogers is the man to talk to at the Baldwin Counseling Center. Help is a phone call away. Call for an appointment, 256-737-3087. Those are the merchant ads. We do have a birthday to tell you about on the 12th day of November.
Let's take a look at that. Vicki Fisher will have a birthday today, and her name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
We will continue everything you wanted to know about Farm City activities. Brian Lacey is going to tell us right after this.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now, what is the worst? Last minute Christmas shopping? Right. This year, we start right after Halloween. We still have months. We are in good shape. Lots of time. Lots of time. Is that a Christmas tree? I think so.
In a rush? Come to the UPS store and we'll pack and ship all your gifts.
I love logistics!
Blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fit.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelry.
Putting on the Ritz.
And Brian Lacey with the Coleman Electric Co-op is here today to talk to us about Farm City. This is always a big event this time of year, so welcome back to the program.
Thank you. Appreciate giving me the opportunity to come talk to you about it this morning.
Sure. And what area do you serve on the committee for Farm City?
I am the chairman for the 2013 Farm City Committee, so that's how I'm the one that gets to wake up early and come be on the TV show and talk to you all about our banquet that's coming up.
No choice. They say you're it. Okay. Well, Brian, tell us about it, because this is a big deal here in Coleman, isn't it?
It is. We're going to have our annual banquet on November 21st. It's a week from Thursday. It'll be at 6:30 at the Coleman Civic Center. There's a variety of activities that we have included with that each year. A lot of people are familiar with our poster contests that we have with our elementary school children. Those posters are on display right now at the courthouse. That's something we do every year. We will actually announce the first, second, and third place winners. All of those children have their art on display, so they know that they won an award, but they don't know yet who won first, second, or third place for those different age groups. So we'll announce those. We have some other contests where we'll recognize 4-H and FAA Students of the Year as recognized by their groups. We will have a guest speaker this year that is Caroline Adderholt, which a lot of people will recognize her name as being the wife of our Congressman, right, Robert Adderholt, and she works for the 4th Congressional District full-time, but a lot of people don't realize, we've sort of said that people will know her as the Congressman's wife. What a lot of people don't know is Carolyn McDonald Adderholt, the farmer's daughter. She grew up on a farm,
McDonald.
And her father was even at one point the agriculture commissioner here for the state of Alabama.
Okay.
So she grew up on a farm and is going to talk to us some about that. And I think it'll be a great message, not only for everybody that attends, but especially for some of the students that will be able to be there to hear from someone and meet someone who grew up in a rural county on a farm and went on to go to college and be very successful in life. And so we're excited to have her there to do that. And then the biggest part of our Farm City activities each year is our Family of the Year. We alternate each year naming a farm family and a city family. For 2013, at last year's banquet, Big Doc Williamson was named our city family of the Year.
But you know, he could do either.
He really could.
Because he has a farm, plus he has the city, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
He got that designation, so we will be naming our Farm Family of the Year for 2014. We've been taking nominations for that. Today is actually the last day to turn in nominations. That form is available on the Farm City website. And since today is the deadline, if people wanted to nominate someone, they could fill it out and drop a copy off at the Coleman Electric Co-op office on Eva Road. But we've gotten some great nominations turned in so far, and our committee will get together here later this week and review that, and we will make that announcement at our dinner next Thursday.
How do you come to that conclusion? Because I'm sure you get some really good nominations. What is the criteria that the committee looks at to go, well, then this is the family that we want?
Yeah, there's a number of things on the application that you can list to explain why you think someone should be recognized as that family. A lot of it has to do with, when we're looking at the farm family, what does their farm do? You know, what are they involved in is from an agribusiness standpoint and what they're producing and the things they're doing. But then in addition to that, you know, what is their family's involvement in the community? How do they give back to the community? And in a lot of ways, how do they do that in terms of supporting things like 4-H and FFA and some of the other agriculture activities that are available for students. So it is a very much a subjective thing. That's why we'll sit down as a committee and discuss it. And most everybody who's on the committee, at least somebody will know all the people who are nominated personally and be able to speak to that.
On behalf of that person, or that family.
So it's usually a very tough decision, but it's also a very fun process to be a part of because it just gives us a chance to get to know a little bit more about some really great people in our community.
Now, if somebody wants to purchase a ticket to the banquet, is it too late? Or
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Tickets are $15.
Okay.
We will have dinner is going to be catered by the Allstate.
Okay.
Tickets are available at most of the area banks, as they are all sponsors of Farm City. The USDA Farm Service Office that's over on 4th Street has tickets. There are tickets available at Coleman Electric Cooperative, at First South Farm Credit. I know I'm leaving some other people out, but that list is also available on our website and if you search for Coleman Farm City on Facebook, we have a page where we've been posting pictures of a lot of the events that we've hosted throughout the fall, and we have information on the ticket sales and all of the places that they're available around town.
And where's the event going to be held?
It will be at the Civic Center.
At the Civic Center. Okay, very good. Well, thanks for being here. In Farm City, great time of the year, and of course, y'all always pick a really good, deserving family. So I'm sure you'll do the same again this year.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Now it's time for Community Billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Okay, Walk for Children. It's Children of Alabama, November the 16th. Wallace State Track, 1 mile run, 1 mile walk, $10 for one run, $15 for both. All funds go to Children's Hospital. And if you have a community billboard, you can email us to channel2coleman@gmail.com, phone 256-734-7399, fax 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman, spell out the number 2.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, and a cold front is moving through our area. We will see temperatures falling today. Wind advisory in effect until 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit of rain this morning. Temperatures late afternoon, 36 degrees down to 24 by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, cold, sunny, but windy with a high of 45. That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
We hope you have a great day.